All right, hello everybody, and welcome to Hard Claim. We got another week for you. Give me just a second. I'm gonna change my lights. I forgot I usually do that. Then, bam, there we go. Mood lighting. Yeah, we're showing off the new character that came out a little over a week ago. The Zealot. It is an outsider. If 5 or more players are alive, you must vote for every nomination. Pretty simple character. I don't necessarily think it's terribly exciting, but I also don't think it's all that bad. To me, it's not much different than, say, a Tinker or something. I like a good easygoing character, so I know I wouldn't mind being it. Some people seem excited for it, some people not as much. But yeah, we are running. I was just looking at Zealot scripts on BOTC scripts. There's one of 2 that I saw. I don't even know how you pronounce this, but it's by Emma Canayum. I don't know. It's a Leviathan script. I thought it looked pretty fun. Lots of stuff going on here. And we do have 13 players. I was trying to set up a 15-player game earlier just to have it out of the way. And, as tends to happen, one person's laptop wasn't working, somebody else had to drop out, etc., etc. So, yeah. So we still do have 3 minions. So my idea was to do a Widow, a Goblin, and a Marionette. We had 2 outsiders picked out, but we were at 13 players. So it'd be 0 outsiders. I think I'm not going to put in Balloonist in, but I will put it as a bluff, along with an outsider, which they can bluff or not bluff. I'll leave it up to them. Widow will see everything, so they can kind of do whatever. Probably should put in a Savant. I'll do a Fisherman. I'm not going to put in Amnesiac. I couldn't really think of a good Amnesiac ability for this. I think I have one for the next script, maybe. But I don't know if I'll do that or not. We'll see. We'll put in Elsa here again. Why not? Steward. I think I'm going to leave Knight as a bluff. Because I'm curious what Evil will do with that. Shigenja could be interesting. And Widow's going to get to poison something else, so one of these characters will be a Marionette. So, yeah. So we're at 8. I think I was going to do an Artist, probably a General. Seamstress. I didn't know if I wanted a Seamstress or not. I might not have a choice, I guess, but then we got to put in some stuff that I didn't necessarily want to put in. I mean, we could do Cannibal. Cannibal, of course, is limited use in a Leviathan game, but it can be useful. So I don't know. It could be interesting. I think we'll end up putting it in. I guess we don't need to put an outsider as a bluff because the only way to add an outsider is a Balloonist. And if a Balloonist is a bluff, they know there's not going to be an outsider added in. That means we could do our bluffs as might even do Knight, Balloonist, Amnesiac, something like that. We'll see. Oh, I do still need one more, so maybe we have to put in a Noble. Yeah. Yeah, this should be fun, I think. So, let us pass out characters. There's a non-zero chance that Leviathan's surrounded by 2 minions and we can't put in Marionette. If we do that, I'll just make a random townsfolk, Sarah Novus, and call it a day. If we do that, let's say that we'll make... I don't know, we'll make something, a Sarah Novus. Maybe the Seamstress. Why not? Alright. Passing out characters. Alright, got Robert Leviathan, Lynn as a Goblin, Jeremy as Widow. Blake has to be the Marionette. We don't have an option there. Bluffs, so we'll just put in our 3 townsfolk. But it has to be. Setup. We'll want some Savant info. We want to keep in mind Fisherman. Cannibal, something else here. We don't have a drunken play artist. We do need noble and steward pings. Nina's gonna learn clockwise. Excuse me. My throat got itchy. Alright, so Jen needs to see a good player, and then Lewis needs to learn. We won't show Jeremy because I think it's too strong with the Shugenja. But we also don't know who the Widow will choose, so that might change some things up. Maybe we'll put Blake. Blake might be a good one to do as a noble. Do like Blake. We'll do Walter as a cannibal because I feel like cannibal could be an interesting bluff for an evil, and then maybe Madar, Lauren for noble. Do we want all three so close together? Something else to consider. I kind of like putting Madar in the ping. I think it's fine. We might change it up. And then Jen needs to see a good player. And we might throw in... What is Jen? Apparently Jen's pulled this role, the exact same role in the exact same script before. It's funny. We might maybe like Mitchell as a fisherman. We might change that up. And again, we don't know what the Widow's going to do, so that might change any of this. Wouldn't be surprised if Widow throws or poisons Nina. I don't know. We'll see. I think we're good to go.
Food you're throwing?
Where do you live?
Massachusetts.
Yeah, that's quite the toss. Even
right. So we are showcasing a new character. It is the Zealot. Maybe it's in play, maybe it's not. But if 5 or more players are alive, you must vote for every nomination. Pretty straightforward. It is like Butler and characters like that. I will not be policing it. You're just kind of expected to do it. There are some jinxes on the script. Cannibal and Zealot. If the Cannibal gains the Zealot ability, the Cannibal learns this. Cerenovus and Goblin. The Cerenovus may choose to make a player mad that they are the Goblin. And Marionette and Balloonist is a weird one. Currently it says if the Marionette thinks they are the Balloonist, +1 outsider was added. That's kind of outdated because the Balloonist doesn't have to add +1 anymore. So I would consider that as +1 might have been added.
Yep, that's fair.
Yeah.
That makes lots of sense to me.
Manny just jumped in, but he is unfortunately late to get into the game. But Manny, if you want, you can travel. That is that thing you want to do.
Food on.
Bureaucrat.
Thief bureaucrat.
Yeah, and you thief the
Zealot.
Can they be both simultaneously so they always do -3?
No, we just need to get someone else to travel. That's the other one. There we go.
And then make them neighbors so they can coordinate.
Yeah.
And I have randomly rolled your position to be here because I tried not to just have travelers be exactly right at the end of the circle. So as far as travelers on the script, Zealot's weird, and then, or at least I don't want Zealot with Bureaucrat or Thief, which I normally go for, but also Leviathan narrows things down. I thought maybe Bone Collector, which is kind of a weird one, but I think it's about the
especially
one
in
that makes most
Leviathan
sense.
games, like, no one's going.
Oh, and collect the bureaucrat.
The other one I thought it was Matron, but I thought maybe
Oh.
people would feel more as a Bone
That's-
Collector.
That's. Hang on. I mean.
Harlot, maybe? Is that too strong?
Which one?
Harlot?
I prefer not Harlot in the Leviathan game. I've done it before. It was kind of rough. It's not like the worst thing in the world, but I don't know. It just feels pretty strong.
Yeah.
Matron
You can go with the simple
got
apprentice.
like.
I don't like
Empath
Apprentice
as
on
well.
this script.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
anything that checks with neighbors, I mean, is really good with a matron, especially on like a Leviathan script because it's like no one's dying.
What about Deviant?
What about just Beggar?
I mean,
The first player to die, and then
I did think about Beggar. There won't be many dead players, but that is up to you if you.
let's do Beggar. I think that works better than Bone Collector
Okay,
because that
works for
could
me.
potentially be like bone collecting like a
Cerenovus.
puzzle master or something like that, and that's
Yeah. All right, cool. Well, that works for me. Good night, everybody.
Let's have some fun.
All right. So we do have a good, or a traveler. I think I'm gonna make a traveler good, probably. Because I mean, we could have an evil traveler. Although evil traveler would be really interesting with this line here. You know, maybe we should have an evil. I don't know. No, let's have a good traveler. Let's do that. All right, minion info. So we're only waking up Jeremy and Lynn for this, since Blake is a marionette. Also, I didn't really think what would happen if I put Manny, well, I guess I could have. Basically, I did really randomize where the traveler went. I think if it went between Robert and Blake, I just would have been like, we'll move them over a seat over. All right, Jeremy and Lynn learn use your minions. This is the demon. The demon learns these are your minions, plus learns Blake with that. These characters are not in play. Then this player is marionette. We'll let Manny know he is good. Then Jeremy's next with as a widow. He will see the grimoire, then make a choice. I guess we can't. Yeah, we can't really do much until we see what Jeremy's going to do. I could ask Lauren if she wants to use her ability, but I don't want to wait for her to respond if she says yes. Just to see what Jeremy's going to do. Yeah. Gonna chill out for a moment. Think about it hard. I think he's probably looking at everything and copying it down. Say anything.
Like need to rely on the Cerenovus madness
Oh
winning you.
God, yeah. I mean, it's. I've seen that win games, but it's. I mean, it kind of sucks for the good team when you do that because it's like, especially when it's kind of soft madness break. It's not sort of like
Yep.
a
Alright, so Madar, the artist poison, that's probably a pretty good choice. That's actually, when I planned on having a puzzle master, the artist is what I was going to make drunk. A player does get to learn that a widow is in play. A good player, of course. Maybe Chris. Yeah, they also here learning that a widow's in play could be interesting, I think. So we'll just we're just gonna show the. I'm pretty sure he'll know what this means. So we're just gonna show the widow token. I think it's technically how you do that. Let's see what it says here. Oh, it doesn't actually say in the night thing. That's fine. We'll just show Chris the widow token. Alright, we'll start doing the other stuff. Gamesters can make a choice if they'd like. Jen. I'm gonna learn Mitchell. Lauren says, absolutely not. No. Fair enough. Noble learns 3 names. He's gonna learn Walter, is gonna learn Blake, and is gonna learn Matt R. Juginja is gonna learn Clockwise. Oop. Wrong thing. Clockwise. General, which is actually the marionette, but we'll go ahead and mark this day 1. I think we're gonna stick with neutral to start out. Keep it simple. Yeah, we don't want to. I mean, night 1, neutral is my own usual default for general information. Also, my real answer would probably be neutral at this point anyway. So. I think Nina's trusting Jen since she learned Clockwise, which is pretty fair. Alright, I think we're good to go.
Poison someone on this script. I mean, I know self-poisoning is like an option, but
Yeah, no, I think if there's a widow, we will be hearing about it. And I feel like I'd say there are a few good candidates, and the great thing is that then everyone will be afraid that it's them.
Good morning, town. Rise and shine. We do have a traveler in play. Manny is our traveler. You must use a vote token to vote. If a dead player gives you theirs, you learn their alignment. You are sober and healthy. So 14 players total with the traveler. It is day 1 of a Leviathan game. I'll give you about, let's say about 6 or 7 minutes. Good luck and have fun.
Well, we know the widow didn't choose the Leviathan.
Yeah,
What a hell of a team that.
I know. Let's not get above our skis here.
No, I'm gonna try and play off my goblin very subtly.
Oh, you're a goblin? Okay. Bluffs if you want them.
Yeah.
I'm going with Knight. Balloonist and Amni are available. So there's no Balloonist, so we have 0 outsiders. So any outsider is available.
maybe I could be balloonist, or I can talk to Jeremy if Jeremy wants to play off that.
I don't think I'm going to tell Blake for a bit. So I think
Okay.
I want to see some earnest Blake.
Master.
You're the
I will
puzzle
be
master.
the one and only outsider in this game.
Already an outsider claim. Wow.
If you find another claim of outsider, they are lying.
Fair. I'll just tell you, I'm your general. I wouldn't think I'm the best Widow Poison, but it keeps me from learning. If we've killed an evil player potentially, so.
General's fine. I guess let me know if you think it's weird, but I kind of like Puzzle Master and a Leviathan script. I got time to work things
you
out. We'll see.
Yep, Sam, I need to speak with you. I'm sorry I've come this early. I know I should have thought of that.
You're fine. I usually try to come up with information tonight, and I honestly completely forgot.
Oh. Do you want me to come back later?
Yeah, if you don't mind, come back later. I will have something for you.
That's fine.
Appreciate it.
Oh.
Yeah, I completely forgot to come up with any Savant information. So if anybody has any ideas on that, feel free to shout those out. What sounds good for Savant? Probably nothing about outsiders. Either there's going to be 0 or 1 in play, and player on the left half of the grim is poisoned. I don't know if I want to go that far yet. The goblin is wearing glasses. How many people are wearing glasses? Might do something like that. The goblin is wearing glasses, or I don't know. I'll keep thinking about it. I need to listen in some other stuff.
I think thankfully between the three of us, we should have some helpful information to go off of.
Hopefully.
I'm gonna wait to hear about from some of the top 4s.
Yep.
Before I narrow my question.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm tempted to eat a night.
Yep. Cool. See ya.
See ya.
Okay.
What if we did? The goblin is wearing, or how about for false one? The Shugenja learned arbitrary information or info. Or which is false. Or man, I'm not good at this.
Because I don't think you'd show a demon. Although you could in this script. Oh god.
You got time Leviathan in a Leviathan game, I guess.
Yeah, Leviathan. Oh, is it 8? So basically, I've got sort of 3 to 5 guesses of the evil team.
Pretty much. Yep.
Potentially 5. I've got about 5 guesses of the evil team.
Hopefully your power is working and we're able to work it out. So.
Yeah. So I need a lot of help trying to work this out.
All right. Cool. Well,
Cool.
hopefully what I got is useful for you.
Yep. Well, it should help. Hopefully.
You're one of the few.
So you're claiming Stewart?
No, I'm not.
Oh, Knight. Oh, Knight.
Yeah, I am. I'm
Knight.
going to keep the other
sorry,
one.
I mistook the two. I always do.
That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah. I'll tell you, the person who's claiming outsider is Jeremy.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So
Okay.
Matthew,
Let's see if I
Matthew.
Okay, I'll try. I'll go to Sam and see if I can.
One second. I'm going to tell you who my other ping is.
Okay.
But I don't want you telling everyone day one. Okay.
Okay.
Or if you can't abide by that, I'll just tell you. I know you're not the demon.
I can abide by that.
Okay. Jeremy is my other ping.
Dude, what?
I'm only telling you that because you brought it up and because he's an outsider claim. That doesn't mean he is an outsider. I just know he's not the demon.
Okay, fine. Okay, I've heard of a fisherman too.
A fisherman. Okay.
Okay.
I got fisherman and a 2 from somebody, so we'll just have to watch that. I think.
Thanks. I'll try and get my info from Sam now.
Okay. Later.
Thanks.
All right, got something for you now.
Okay.
So you learn either a Shugenja learned arbitrary info, or a steward is in play.
Okay, thanks.
It kind of puts a Shugenja versus steward in a sense. I thought that maybe that could be interesting.
I don't think so.
All right, everybody, welcome back. It is a Leviathan game, so I will go ahead and open up nominations, but feel free to do the things. Jen.
I will nominate Jeremy.
Jen nominates Jeremy. State your case.
Jeremy has not claimed to have cleared at least 6 people, so he is likely the Leviathan. Yeah, it's just our best bet to just get this game over with very quickly.
Jeremy, your defense.
It's a Leviathan game. I have got a long time before I need to clear people. Just gathering information. It's coming though. Don't kill me. I'm good.
All right, majority 7. Here we go.
I'm going to add that I am a Shugenja clockwise.
You know what? Jeremy is perfectly right. This is an awful vote.
Who's the Shugenja?
Me.
Okay.
You got pointed which way?
Clockwise.
My way? Okay.
3 is not enough. Jeremy's safe for today. Chris?
Can I claim Alistair here and pick Lynn as demon, Jeremy, Blake, and Mitchell as minions?
Okay. Heard. Lauren?
I'm going to claim Alistair here and pick Jen as the demon, Lynn, Robert, and Walter as the minions.
All right. Heard. Walter?
Somebody's puzzle drunk.
I'm incredibly lazy, so Lewis is the demon, Jen, Nina, and Jeremy as the minions.
Okay. Heard. Thank you, Mitchell.
I will claim also here, and I will say that Chris is the demon with Lynn, Jen, and Lauren as the minions.
Why is everyone saying I'm a minion?
Heard. Thank you, Lewis.
Because you'll have that reaction.
I'd like to claim the Elsa here, and I'd like to say Jen is the demon, and Matt, Blake, and Walter are minions.
Okay. Heard. Thank you. I also forgot I did mean to be narrating the votes. So for the benefit of that, on that last one, Lynn, Madar, and Jen voted. I'll try to remember that moving forward. Anything else? Lewis?
Yeah, can I nominate Robert?
Lewis nominates Robert. State your case.
I haven't spoken to Robert. He seems all right. I'm just doing a mechanical sort of, if the amnesiac is in play and has something to do with this, and we might be able to gain information to see who votes on this as well.
Robert, your defense.
I believe that he seems all right, quote unquote, is the nicest thing Lewis has ever said about me, so thanks. I am a good player, a start knowing role. I've shared my information with some in town.
All right, majority still 7.
I just want to say this is like the worst vote that I've ever heard of.
Medar, Jen.
We just need 5 more zealots.
Woohoo!
2 is not enough. Robert,
Chris,
is safe for today.
Chris, you said you did hear a widow ping.
Yep, I've heard of a widow.
Jeremy.
I will just throw out there that I am the puzzle master, so somebody is drunk. If you think you're drunk, let me know. I have spoken with the balloonist, so either we're both confirmed good or we're both confirmed evil. There you go.
Any other outsider claims?
Chris, what are you?
I'm the Alistair here.
Okay.
Last call for nominations.
That's weird because I'm also the Alistair here, but we don't have to, go there.
All right.
Typing it. Oh, never mind. You go.
Count from 10.
Why can't I put evil characters in my bluffs?
5. 1. No executions today. Good night, everybody.
I typed AL in, and I got as one of the options for.
Alright, there's not a lot, of course, that goes on at night. We do want to think of Savant info. I don't think I like giving information about the Marionette having an ongoing ability because there's not a lot of ongoing abilities here, and I think that narrows it down a bit too much. We'll see if Lauren wants to use her ability. I'm going to guess she's going to wait. Well, she might use it tonight. But, I could see using it or waiting for maybe one more day. Okay, yeah, she's holding on to it. And then we'll give Blake info. We'll probably keep with neutral for now because not a lot has moved yet. We also want to be thinking about what Fishman advice we want to give Mitchell. So, Savant, what do we want to do? I don't want to make you wait again or have to spend half the day thinking about it. What we got? Balloonist has seen a minion so far. False. I hope Lynn's going with Balloonist. I think she will, especially since Jeremy just kind of jumped on the Puzzle Master. But a Balloonist has seen a minion. Because that could be interesting. Yeah, I like that. Or what? That's false. We need something true. Let's get rid of this. Noble got sober information. Might not be too bad. Or the ban button is quicker now. The Noble got true information. I think I'm fine with that. Yeah. We're going to get Blake neutral. We'll be going on our way. Yeah.
I'm fairly.
No, I also noticed somebody seeming to claim Zealot and then who backed off of it once Jeremy claimed Puzzle Master, and I'm very interested in how that.
Oh,
I noticed.
No, I think I know what happened.
I noticed the same thing, Lauren.
Oh no, I'm definitely the Zealot. That's why I know Jeremy's the minion.
Good morning, town. It is day 2 of a Leviathan game. Nobody died in the night. Give me about 6 minutes. Good luck.
Wow.
We're nailing it. We're killing it, guys.
You're doing so well.
I'm doing a bit and claiming it at the same time.
Okay, that's fair. You don't want to tell me what you really are? Because I know you're not the Zealot.
I mean, I know you're not the Puzzle Master.
False. That's false. Well, that's fine. Alright.
Alright.
Alright, thanks.
Thank you.
Bye. Yeah.
That I was made drunk by, or puzzle or widow poisoned. So if I'm sat next to the demon, I would be very surprised if they didn't widow poison me.
True,
and for that,
so that would make me think more anti-clockwise than
correct, which
clockwise.
would make me distrust 2 people who are both claiming night 1 information rolls.
So,
but they also have. So I'm a night 1. I'm.
That's really good. This could be useful for you to know about. But if you're evil, then whatever. In my pings, I've seen you, Blake, and Matt R.
Myself.
Yep.
Where are my noble thingies? Blake, who is either Saromat or claiming Sarah Madness, and Matt R, who is the artist I have. Cool.
Oh, he's the artist. All right. So yeah, that's that could be useful from if you're good from your perspective.
What they were.
Yeah. I got told you and someone else, your neighbour.
Yeah, it's Jeremy.
That
makes me think he's a minion, 100%.
Oh yeah, the fact that they're claiming outsiders makes me think that they're probably Goblin Serenovus kind of.
Yeah, and I won't press on it, but I think you or Blake were the target, and I won't press on it.
I think Jeremy's more likely to be the Goblin. That's why Jen nominated.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell Manny who I am based on the 50-50. Nina, the way pressing, I will because she feels good. So I'm probably gonna see Nina, then go and get my info after that.
Yeah, I have also heard of a noble pig, and it's like,
Who's the 3? Do you know the 3 pings?
I know the 3 names. I'm not going to share them just yet because I don't know whether, but I will say that.
How are you?
I'm good. You've got this is a rough traveler roll in this game.
Oh, I think all of them would have been really rough.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
I feel like Beggar at least, all of them are really have one moment, and I thought this was the most interesting of those.
Yeah, no, that's very true. We just don't know if you're good or evil.
No.
I'm the seamstress. So I'm thinking I don't want to wait too long because we might want to start executing. So maybe tonight. I've talked to an alleged artist. I've talked to an alleged fisherman. And we might try to coordinate things, knowing full well somebody could be lying, somebody could be widow poison, somebody could be puzzle master.
Very fishy.
You're going. Well, you can wait until basically the last day.
Right, I could.
There's no reason not to, the only issue would be if there's a Serenovus, and that's outed that you haven't used it. You could be Serenovus and then technically not be able to share. But I'll tell you what I am. I'm the general with 2 neutrals.
Okay.
which is not totally shocking because nothing's happened in the game so far.
Actually, okay, if you're the general, then should I use my ability now?
I mean, the problem, I think it would be more useful once there's at least a player dead, is my only...
Right, well, here's the thing. Here's what I'm thinking right now. If I use my ability, and it's possible both of us could be drunk.
Jeremy? And Jeremy immediately claimed Puzzle Master to me before he...
Yeah.
Like, he came out as it, but he did privately talk to me about it. So, and then last night, I got Blake.
Okay.
So, Blake seemed to be, I don't know if maybe Sarah Nova's mad or something, because he came out, I thought he was adamant that he was Elsa here too.
Yeah,
take is that, I mean, obviously we can't execute 2 good players, so we've got 3, maybe 4 days of runway to amass as much information as we can. You know, I don't have any.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. Jen claiming steward right there. I believe that as much as further I can throw him.
Alright. Well, here's your information for today. A balloonist has seen a minion. Or the noble received true information.
Okay, thank you.
And that's time.
Well, but there's 3 minions in play, right? So Widow is one of 3.
All right, welcome
but
back
just means
to
someone
town.
heard the call of the widow, so that means they know.
Nominations
They
open.
know who everybody is.
Unless Chris is a bad boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless.
Well, they may not have shared with the Sarah Novas, but yeah, you're more.
Walter.
Yeah, I'd like to Alcy here guess. Matt R as the demon, and then Lewis, Jen, and Nina as minions. Still being lazy.
Okay. Heard. Chris.
I would like to guess that Blake, Jeremy, and Jen are the minions, and Mitchell as the demon.
Okay. Heard. Lauren.
I would like to guess Matthew as the demon, and Jen, Jeremy, and Blake as the minions.
Okay. Heard. Lewis.
I'd like to provide cover for the real Elsie here by making an Elsie here guess. I've got, say, Matthew as the demon and Mitchell, Walter, Lauren as minions. I'm also being lazy in this one.
Hell yeah.
Heard.
We had more than 2 chances to execute. I'd nominate you right now.
Jeremy, you should guess yourself so we have a non-demon candidate.
Guess myself.
Actually, that's not a horrible idea.
Just to exclude someone? I'm fine. I mean, I'm
It's
going
not
to
the worst
wait.
idea
But
of
yeah,
all
it's
time,
not the
but-
worst idea in the world.
There is also night information that clears to other people. So
I'm a
Yeah.
seamstress and I haven't used it yet. I might tonight. Are there people I should not check, or people that people think I should?
There's a noble ping if you want them.
Check Jeremy.
I do have those.
Somebody.
Lauren's got the
I
noble
think-
info.
Yeah, I think checking through the nobles would not be a bad idea.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'd appreciate the
I'd
noble
rather
thing.
check the noble.
Oh, the noble himself or themselves.
Yeah, because
Whoever
I
that
think I
might
know
be.
where the noble is roughly, and I'm suspicious of both of the players I think it could be, against Matthew, who I think is good.
Whoever this noble is, yeah, looks pretty
Who
sus.
could it be?
I think it's on. Lewis's side.
a vital clue has been dropped.
You got me. It's me. I'm the noble.
Well, shoot.
Oh, I forgot to change Manny's token to the apprentice. Sorry.
That's crazy. I thought you were the Alzahir.
Do we still have 2 Alzairs, by the way?
No, I claimed it because I was thinking about a Cerenovus. If they knew who the Alzahir was, then obviously they could just Cerenovus into something else, and they couldn't do the Alzahir guess. Obviously, if they've connected with the Widow, it wouldn't have mattered anyways, but...
Alright, any or last call for nominations?
Blake, what are you then?
I'm the general. I'm gonna hold off on the info.
When do we tomorrow should be our first execution, or no?
I'm down for it.
Well, I mean, we could execute today, but...
Sure.
Risky doing it today, I think.
Yeah. Oh, God, yes.
I'm going to count from 10. 5. Alright, no executions. No executions today. Good night.
Nominated Jeremy before the end of the day. I don't know if you heard that.
Oh well, too late now.
I got to the end of count when I heard a nomination, so I went ahead and ended the day.
I'd probably do it every day.
Yeah, you gotta get that nomination in before the countdown fully ends. And all right. So again, we'll want to make sure we come up with some Savant info. Lauren's likely to be using her ability. I think she's probably going to be checking Matthew and Lewis. Ow! Cat's attacking me. Hold on just a second. Okay, let's get Lauren's thing out of the way. Your ability. What kind of spawn info should we give? Which maybe we want to wait until the seamstresses use their ability. Blake and Matt R. Let's no. I think we'll give Blake slightly evil and see what what they make of that. So as a false statement, we could give maybe something like a seamstress chose 2 evil players. Maybe. And then what could be another one? Oh, I'm having trouble with this one. I could say like there are. It just shows 2 evil players, or we say like there's a pair of evil players. There is 1 pair of evil players. Is that too strong? I don't know. Anyway, let's give Blake. We're gonna give slightly evil, which I think is probably slight. I don't know. Honestly, my real answer would probably be more around neutral or maybe slightly good. I think it's a fun info to give after just having been picked by a seamstress.
I think I saw my own yes to use your ability, and I wrote down yes, and then I was like, let me just double check my night info, and now I see that I received a no, and I just want to confirm that I received a no because now I've spooked myself.
Your answer is no.
Okay, thank you. So sorry.
No problem.
Okay.
You're fine. Yeah. Fair enough. All right. I'm gonna go with that info, and I think they can go along with it for the savant. There's one pair of evil players, or the seamstress chose 2 evil players.
I'm also the zealot, and Jeremy's evil. So.
All right. Good morning, town. Day 3 of a Leviathan game. Give you about 5 minutes. Good luck.
Okay.
Chris can check.
Oh, you probably already know that, right?
No, I don't know.
I mean, I'm just assuming you're the widow.
Okay. That's fine.
I'm just the artist, I'll tell you, because I'm not gonna lie, because...
Well, if I'm the widow, then I already know your role. You might as well tell me.
Exactly, so I'm the artist.
Yeah. What are you?
Artist.
Artist. Okay.
Yeah.
I assume you have not asked yet.
I have not. I was trying to get...
Yeah. That's great. If I'm the widow...
To...
Yeah. If I'm the widow, I'm not the demon. There's no reason to execute me. I'm not doing anything.
No, that's true. So who should we
let's just keep me alive. I mean, I'm looking at Jen and Lewis right now.
Really?
If the Shugenja is backwards, if it's normal, then Mitchell I haven't talked to.
Mitchell sounds good to me.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Yeah. I really don't care who we execute. I'd rather not execute the balloonist because I know the balloonist is good. Otherwise, everybody's free range.
Okay. Sounds good.
Thanks. Bye.
And he is concerned that there's a lot of night 1 info roles in play. So,
what made you pick Robert to talk immediately?
Robert and I, if you haven't known, we have always made a trust pact the very first day. Always. It's kind of like the Brody Matthew thing.
Hello.
Hello.
I have questions. Well, I need advice.
Use your Fishman advice?
Yes.
Well, let me start with asking you, what do you think about the game right now? And that might give me, yeah.
I talked to Lauren about what Lauren told me was that Blake and Matt are not of the same alignment. I believe that I can trust my neighbors. I honestly don't have much suspicious on anyone. I have not talked to Lynn. I have not talked to Robert.
All right.
Imagine if I'm drunk.
And Fishman's a hard character to run.
Yeah.
I will say that you should trust the... Oh, no. Let's not do that.
I should trust the puzzle master. Got
it. Do you mind if I come back in a little bit? And then I'll...
Sure, that's
let me see if I can come up with something. Sorry about that.
Cool. That's fine.
Hello. Yeah, what we got here? Like, what can we give as good Fishman advice that'll actually be useful but not overpowered? He already trusts his neighbors, so I don't want to be like, oh, you should trust your neighbors. That's no good. Look for the person pulling strings. I don't know if that would be very helpful. And basically, I guess it's just saying there's a marionette in play, which, I don't know. Well, I mean, I guess that would help, and stuff, but, I don't know. Need people with advice. I could say that he should try. Don't execute any noble ping. I mean, I don't know if that helps win the game per se. Because not all the noble ping, like if there was a goblin in noble ping, then I would like that would be a good one, I think. But yeah, I don't. Yeah. Yeah, I might could do that. Like most of, or well, that's you can trust most of town's information. Yeah, I think that's probably fine.
Like, if there's someone who I feel like is completely good, it's like depending on like if I've heard of a cannibal, so I could technically go and get like a thing. I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, it's possible. Depends on what we want to do with today's execution.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'll see you back in town square.
See ya.
Yep. Well, I thought Mitchell would want advice. Hello.
Sorry,
Yeah, good. You learn that there is one pair of evil players, or a seamstress chose 2 evil players.
Okay. Thank you.
Hello.
Hello. Sorry about that. All right. My advice to you is that you can trust most of town's information so far.
Most of town. Oh gosh, that. Okay. Thanks. That's help. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh, I think I know where this. Okay. Thank you.
All right. No problem. Good luck.
I was told that the Savant info, to my face with knowing my own role, they didn't know my role, that there is either a steward in play or the Shugenja's information is arbitrary.
So if my information is arbitrary, I don't think that it's drunk or poisoned. Does that make
obviously, I have to believe your information isn't arbitrary because I exist. That's
right.
Hi.
Mitchell, go ahead.
I was just more saying hi because I'm Stuart. I'm Stuart confirmed. Also, I just used my fisherman ability and I was told to trust most of town's info so far.
Most of it.
Meaning that
Well, that kind of makes sense, but
This feels
So
like
that's telling us that there's a widow in play, basically.
Right. Yes.
which yeah.
I mean, and you were told so far, like, so
yes.
Who has info
I guess
so far? Hands up.
I guess it's also saying that the poison player or potentially puzzle drunk player is specifically on someone getting information.
Yeah,
I mean, I can't wait to be the puzzle drunk.
Well, and someone that I've heard, and maybe someone that I've talked to. So I have not been able to talk to Lynn or Robert all that much. I have I haven't talked in private with Jeremy, but I think in that sort of way, ruling out where the most does not apply, if that makes sense.
All right. I don't know who had their hand up from earlier and who's trying to talk. I think Matthew, you're maybe trying to say something. Yep.
Yeah, I
Go
was
ahead.
going to. Lauren, did you use your ability last night?
I did, and it was between two noble pings that were presented to me, and I did receive a no. I think it's important that we all have information out there. What sucks is that one of them could be giving us info in the future, so I don't know if I can trust it, because I did receive a no between Blake and Matt R. But I also don't know if I can trust my own info. So
There was a reason why I asked Lauren. I'm Savant. I got one of my three for the third day was a seamstress chose a pair of evil players.
This was today?
Today.
Interesting.
What was the other thing?
A pair of evil.
Yeah, there's a pair of evil players.
What was the other piece of info, though?
This is day 3. I'll go through it all. Just starting. Day 1, a Shugenja learned arbitrary info, or there's a steward in play. Day 2, a balloonist received a minion, or a noble received true info. Day 3, oh God, I can't read this probably. Day 3, there is a pair of evil players, or a seamstress chose a pair of evil players.
So sorry, seamstress chose a pair, or there's like a pair like beside each other?
Sitting next to each other?
Yeah, chef. So that'd be a chef one.
All right. Robert's had his hand up for a bit. Go ahead.
I was just going to publicly share my info specifically because I hadn't talked to Mitchell and he mentioned it. I am the knight. My 2 players who are not the demon are Jeremy and Matthew.
All right. And Lewis?
Yeah, I just wanted to. That Savant statement as seamstress chose a pair of evil players. And Lauren, you said you got a no between the 2 of them. So
Correct.
That tells me that if that happens to be the true statement, that affects both my noble information and your seamstress information being incorrect because you chose 2 of the noble things.
Yeah,
That
was what I was
a
going to say.
50-50 guess for Jeremy, if he's telling the truth and not the widow.
And if both Lewis and I are telling the truth.
Yeah.
Correct. No, that's true.
Walter? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Walter.
Matthew, is it exactly 1 pair of evil players, or at least 1 pair of evil players?
It was. I got given the words a pair. There is a pair.
Okay.
So 1 pair.
So like a chef one.
Chris?
I'm gonna Alistair here guess. Jeremy, Blake, and Jen as the minions, and Walter as the demon.
All right. Heard. Jeremy?
I'd like to chat with you, Sam.
Okay.
While he does that, Matthew, can you repeat?
Yeah. Sorry about that. It was like it's hard
No, I get
to
it.
both do the private chat and also calling on people.
Yeah.
What's your plan?
I don't know. I have not played enough with Mitchell to know if I can throw him under the bus, but that's kind of my plan. And if I get nominated, that's fine. We'll see how it goes.
Okay. All right.
So, okay. Thank you.
Good luck.
Yep.
Same day.
All right. I'm gonna go to the last
It
call
was-
for nominations.
He said it was that the noble received true information.
Okay.
Which also fits Lauren's information.
Walter?
No, because 2 of
Mitchell.
yes, if it's my info, yes.
Yes.
Mitchell, how would you feel about being murdered in cold blood so I can use your fishery body?
The question is, are we going to be able to use a minion, or get a minion, so we don't execute another player? Because otherwise, I'm fine with it, because I feel like this might help, but it also might
I
hinder.
don't like it.
So I don't know.
He,
I think we should try on someone we think potentially could be.
Between the balloonist information and Lauren's information, I'm sorry, Blake, but that throws a lot of suspicion on you.
Can I say my whole info so far? Is that okay?
Jen's got his hand up, and I'll go with that first.
Sorry.
I am also about to end the day, so. Jen.
I'm gonna nominate Blake.
All right. Jen nominates Blake. State your case.
I think we should go for either Blake or Matt R. I think there could be information gathered. It is possible that either one of the two of them is evil, or both of them are evil. It is also possible that they're both good, and this is all arbitrary, but it is a piece of information that we could gain.
All right. Blake?
Yeah, we're on day 3, and I am good. I hard claimed my role to the first 2 players I talked to. Unfortunately, one of those was Jeremy, who could be a widow or he could be the puzzle master. I know for a fact I'm not the demon, and the only possible evil I could be is Marionette, which I have not been told that I am, so I don't believe that I am. I'm good, and this would not be the best kill for today. I really don't think.
All right. Majority is 7. Here we go.
Lynn, I hard claimed my role to you, and you're voting on it.
Lynn, Matt R,
Interesting.
Lewis, Jen, Nina.
Points to you.
How does your info point to
Lauren.
me?
6 is not enough. Like I say for today.
Between the Lauren and her.
But if you trust Chris, at least one player.
I'm counting from 10. Jeremy, you can go if you'd like, but I'm counting down.
I'm going to nominate Mitchell, please.
All right. Well, Jeremy nominates Mitchell. State your case.
I picked Jen as my puzzle drunk. I got the name Lauren. So that has nothing to do with this nomination. But I think it's possible that Jen is evil. I did not like Mitchell's fisherman advice because I've drunked someone, and if we have a widow, then we should not trust most of town's info. I think that was a weird phrasing, so I think this is a possibility of an evil player.
Let's see. Jeremy,
Mitchell?
Wrong.
So if I claimed Goblin, would that? Never mind. I'm not the Goblin. But actually, so there are two options here. I could die, and we're closer to evil winning, but dead body could be reused. Now I'm kind of wishing Manny was the bone collector. But I don't think this would be the best call right now. I'm gonna nominate someone. I'm just wanting to see what happens later, but don't vote on this.
All right. Majority is 7.
That's my hand up.
It is not up right now.
Okay, cool.
Manny, why is it that you think my info is...
Jeremy?
So I've heard
1 is not enough.
general information that would lean that way, which is obviously part of your info, so no problem. But it's also because who else would be? If it's not,
Mitchell?
If we're saying that your info is true, then we're saying the Noble's info is true. We're saying the
nominate Jeremy.
Loomis is true. The Savant's info is true. The Fisherman's info is true.
All right. Mitchell's nominated Jeremy. Mitchell, state your case.
I kind of find it interesting that you're trying to push this back on me when I feel like I could be widow poisoned, but I don't think that this is a good kill. But I would love to know, like anything more that you have learned, not as like the puzzle drunk. Well, like because I personally trust Lauren, so I feel like it'd be interesting to know what other you feel like you have based on what you've heard.
Sure.
Right, Jeremy?
So the Shugenja is pointing clockwise. If we trust that information, which according to your information, we should trust most information. I know I'm good. I think Matthew is good. I think it's starting to reach. Now, it could be arbitrary. I wasn't sure if I trusted Jen. That's why I picked Jen as puzzle drunk, just to see what I got. I got Lauren, so I don't think that's accurate. So I think that makes Jen more evil than puzzle drunk, covering you potentially. Just because I didn't like your fisherman info that much when I know there's at least 2 poisons or drunks in the game. That's all. But you can kill me. There's a cannibal that can get a guess, I guess.
All right, majority 7.
No, it would make.
Here we go.
If we do this, it makes the cannibal. It makes somebody else puzzle drunk, right?
Yeah, so this is no.
If he's not the widow, which he's probably the widow.
Right, he's probably evil, but.
Blake, Lynn, Jen. 3 is not enough. Jeremy safe for today. I'm counting down from 10 again.
Walter will nominate Robert, I guess.
Walter nominates Robert, he guesses. State your case.
I'm hungry and I fiend for Robert Flesh.
Robert, your defense.
Phrasing. Oi. I'm not a good kill. And of the potential cannibal food that I've heard, I think that I'm least on board with this because I know I'm good and I don't want to shorten our window for winning the game. I actually kind of think that we might be solvable, but there's that whole poisoning thing.
Right.
Yeah. So I don't. I'm not going to vote on this. I'd encourage others not to vote on this.
All right, majority still 7.
We should kill some. For my sake.
Sir, Robert, I'm bluffing Zealots.
Madar?
We should kill somebody today, right?
Walter?
Yes? No?
No, we have 2 days.
But it's
we don't have
2 is not enough.
You know,
killing today.
Most out of my
Lewis?
ability if we kill some.
Lewis nominates Madar.
Lewis nominates Madar. State your case.
The same logic to why Blake was nominated early on. They're the 2 that's in the Sincerous Gnomes and the 2 Neville Pings. If Madar is good and the cannibal's good, at least Matt's good cannibal food, at the very least. And I would like to hear the balloonist information at some point as well. So it's adjacent.
Okay. Madar?
Yeah, if we want to do this, this is fine. I think it seems clear that one of me and Blake are evil. If I'm evil, I don't know it. And if we get me on the block, I will go ask my question, and then Walter can beat me. I might not be as tasty as Robert, but you know.
I would have rather gone for Blake.
Delicioso.
Wow.
All right. Majority still 7.
You can always kill Lynn.
Lewis, Jen,
Or Matthew.
Walter, Lauren, Blake, Madar. 6 is still not enough. Madar is safe for today.
Somebody nominate Lynn.
I'm counting from 10.
Blake nominates Lynn.
Blake nominates Lynn.
Okay.
I forgot I had nominated.
State your case.
It's more of a social thing. Lynn, her information somehow has not gotten out. We're on day 3 and she's a balloonist. She's claiming that it points to me being evil. I'm not evil. I do think we should kill somebody today, and I think Lynn is very likely an evil here.
Lynn, your defense.
I've shared my balloonist info with some people, but I'm welcome to share it now. I've been trying to share it all day, actually, but people have been talking ahead of me, so
We're ready for it, Lynn.
I can do it now. Okay. First night I got Jeremy. Second night I got Blake, and last night I got Walter. So that is why, with the combination of Matthew's info, I want to go. I think Blake's evil.
All right. Majority is still 7. Here we go. Madar. Mitchell. Blake. 3 is not enough. One safe for today. I am once again counting from 10. 5.
Oh,
No executions today. Good night, everybody.
Yeah.
They tried.
I'd like to talk to Jen and Chris in a chat together tomorrow, please.
Yeah, Jen, what are you actually claiming?
Okay. So, no more seamstress. We got still get fake general info, and then we need savant information for tomorrow. Lauren figured out the fisherman advice, so that gave me some a good hope that it was decent enough advice. Because basically she was like, well, maybe it means we can trust everybody but Blake. Of course, you can't trust Lauren or Robert, but those aren't quite as big of a deal. They think Jeremy's correctly evil. I mean, Robert's information is true. And then Matt R is poisoned, so the so far thing was important there. Can we get some information about nominations or voting? Goblin has been nominated yesterday. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. You know what's interesting is Robert did not vote at all yesterday. So the demon didn't vote. So maybe we say something like a goblin was nominated yesterday, or the demon voted yesterday. I think I really like that one. Alright, so with that in mind, what do we give the general? I kind of want to... What information can we give a marionette general that will help evil at this point? Do we do slightly evil still? Do we go back up to neutral? Do we say good slightly winning? Actually, I think saying good is slightly winning might help out evil here. I mean, I don't know if people believe Blake's info. Yeah, so we'll say good slightly winning. Yeah. Today, gotta step away real quick. Actually, oh, there we go. Good morning, town. It is day 4. Give you about 4 or 5 minutes.
Good night.
Jen and Chris, can you come into
Who wants to talk?
Yeah,
I'll be right back.
Can I come, Jen? Or Lynn?
Sure, Lauren.
Yeah, okay.
Where are we going?
We haven't talked all game.
Okay.
Last night I got you, Chris.
That makes no sense.
After who?
I got Walter third.
I mean, if Jeremy is evil, then there's
Jeremy
probably
would
a
be
drunk.
the minion. Jeremy
Right.
would be the minion.
Yeah,
based
Jeremy
off
first
of
night.
Matthew's, Matthew's second day of information, right?
And I got Blake.
Then Blake.
I mean, to be
which-
fair, Lynn,
who knows?
you're most likely widow poisoned.
Possibly.
Chris,
also,
Chris,
possibly
somebody
just getting
could
good
be the drunk. If Jeremy's evil, then we need to have
Yeah,
it outside somewhere.
Yep.
So it could be one of her names. Could be her.
Also, Matt R could Matt R
Lynn
could
can't be the drunk.
Matt R could be the zealot. He literally voted on himself. He could be Sarah locked right now.
Okay.
That's why I was also like that is another reason why I was continuing on saying I was that, because I was noticing Matt R voting for everything, and he has continued to vote for everything.
Yeah. And Blake was sort of aware of a Sarah Novus.
No outsiders, or one of the players is drunk. And there's for sure a widow poison somewhere, because if Chris is telling the truth, because they didn't poison themselves.
I think Chris is telling the truth. I think that's what the fisherman information is telling us, that Chris is good and we should trust Chris. But
Yeah.
I don't think Jeremy is ever the kill though, because I think Jeremy at best is a minion.
Maybe.
I mean, like, to your point, whether Jeremy's the puzzle master or there's a hidden drunk somewhere, right? Jeremy is accounting for a source of poison or drunk. That's a source of misinformation.
Yeah.
But between the knight stuff and the balloonist stuff and nobles and stuff like that, I just don't think.
Well, but again, Lynn.
So, did Chris self-poison?
Possible, but what are you faking as the Al-Zahir?
I don't know.
I think Al-Zahir is probably an all or nothing character.
Right.
It's not clearing worlds that often.
No, I'm saying I think he might be Saramad as the Al-Zahir.
Yeah, definitely likely.
The other minions.
Like I missed something very good.
I was just like, so in person game, I was the knight, and I was picked by the leech to the host, and the storyteller decided to give me the 2 minions as my pick, as my pings.
Lovely.
Very fair. Very fair.
Yeah.
Maybe that's happened here.
Yeah.
Although-
Hello.
Hello.
All right. You learn that a goblin was nominated yesterday, or the demon voted yesterday.
Okay. Thanks. I'll head up.
The one time you do put the demon in the noble ping is
It's
on
like
a
the
Leviathan
Widow
game.
Noble.
Yeah.
Like you could.
So Blake as demon, Jeremy, Robert.
Well, don't do Robert, no, because there isn't a pair. Based on Matthew's info, there isn't a pair. If we think there were 2 evils in my seamstress information, then one of me is, and then I'm either drunk or widow poisoned, and maybe the noble is evil. I don't know, but there either is a pair or they're both.
Or the people you picked were a
So,
pair.
oh
I don't
right,
think
sorry,
Matt
yeah,
Orr and
yeah.
Blake
Okay,
are the
so
pair.
you don't think Matt are. So yeah,
No,
maybe
I
it
don't
could be a
think
pair.
so.
Okay, Blake, Robert.
So
Blake
Jeremy,
is demon,
Robert.
Blake is demon, Jeremy, Robert, and
Yep.
somebody else.
I'm glad you guys came to Blake as.
All right. Welcome back. Same as before.
don't
Nominations are
Chris, I
open. Matthew
Because I don't
has.
think Walter's
Matthew
a good
has.
pick,
Oh,
'cause
sorry,
he's
real
not-
quick. Matthew has his hand up, so I'll
Okay.
go with that real quick.
Yeah. The info I got today is very head scratching. A goblin nominated or basically a flower girl, yes.
I didn't pay attention to that.
Why are you giving the things upon?
Matthew, was it a goblin nominated or a goblin was nominated?
A goblin nominated.
Okay.
What's the other one?
I had that written
Flower
down.
Girl, yes.
Mitchell.
There was so many nominations.
What's the likelihood of Sarah Madness right now?
Somebody is
Possible.
Very
Nobody's
likely.
dead, so yeah.
I don't think the savants would have poison.
Well, we have a widow and a goblin. If there are 3 minions, I guess. Yeah.
Nina.
I'm gonna nominate Blake.
Nina nominates Blake. State your case.
Just between my information, Matthew's information, fisherman information, seamstress information, balloonist information, there's just a lot of information that says Blake is evil.
Blake.
I'm not evil. The fisherman information, I don't think, pointed to me being evil. Again, we know there's a widow poison somewhere, and where is it? I don't think it's me as a general. I mean, it could be a cannibal, but it could be a seamstress. It could absolutely be a savant. We have one more day to find the demon. Today is not that day, apparently. So do what you will.
I mean, it's possible, but...
All right. Majority is 7. Here we go.
I think Blake's only the demon if Nina's evil.
Robert, Lynn, Madar, Lewis, Jen, Nina, Jeremy, Matthew, Mitchell, Lauren, Chris. 11 is plenty. Blake is about to die.
I am wondering about Chris, because if Mitchell's good and his information is good, then maybe we don't have a widow in play.
Chris?
I'm going to Alistair here, Blake as demon, Jeremy, Robert, and Lewis as minions.
Okay. Heard. Robert?
My only other suggestion here, I don't disagree and voted on Blake, but if we think Blake is good, Blake is evil, then that, if the information tracks with Lauren and all of that, that makes Madar good. We could get 2 artist questions, assuming Walter is the cannibal. That's just another potential way to go.
I saw you pump for joy, Walter.
I want that.
Mitchell, your hand's up. I don't know if it's from before. If you had something. Go ahead.
No, this is specifically Blake. I know that you shared with me your initial general information. What happened? What was the rest of that?
The last 2 nights it was evil slightly ahead.
Okay. So wait, so is Chris evil then?
Jeremy's going to nominate Chris.
All right, Jeremy nominates Chris. State your case.
So if I'm wrong about Mitch, which maybe I am, and maybe Jen and Mitch and everything adds up perfectly fine, the only way I think that Mitch's fisherman info is beneficial is to let town know there's not as much drunk poisoning as we think there is. So it's possible that there's no widow in play at all. And that's my info. We don't have to kill Chris, but I just wanted to put that out there for tomorrow.
Chris?
I got told the widow ping. I'm the Alistair here. I'm trying to guess the evil team, but it's not going well. I could be widow poisoned, which would make sense.
All right.
If you want to get rid of me, that's fine, but I think Blake's a better kill today.
Yes.
11 to tie, 12 to execute. Here we go.
I think a minion is trying to get its demon off the board.
I mean, listen, 11 of 14 players voted for that, and I have a feeling it wasn't the 3 evils who abstained there. So,
Walter? One's not enough.
Vote.
Well, there's one, but come on. The other
All
11.
right. I am going to count from 10.
Well, Manny will thankfully be able to clear you.
Only
5.
Blake agrees.
1.
Yeah, we'll see.
Blake has been executed and dies. The game continues. Good night.
Yeah, that would have been. I look for an execution and then we kill the demon and I can't even beg them.
That would be funny.
See, the
Yeah,
problem.
we're stuck in this together.
All right, do you need to remember that we need to wake up Walter? We have one more day of Savant info to come up with. So, Savant info, last day. What we got? Pretty much almost everybody voted. I mean, obviously Manny can't vote, but what can we give? What can we I don't know, what's good last day Savant information? Len is a demon, Robert is a demon. I don't know if I want to narrow it down quite like that. Anything we can do with the Al-Sahir? I don't remember all of his guesses. He's had some somewhat close guesses. I mean, I could just say the artist is poisoned, or because the artist will. What can we say? The artist is poisoned, or The artist is poisoned, or what would be another one? There are no outsiders in play. Well, yeah. Yeah, that would be true. That would be 2 true ones. I don't know if I like saying there's no outsiders in play per se. I mean, it's good information for sure. But basically, it's just saying, you know, don't trust Jeremy Orlin. The artist is poisoned, or... What if we said, the knight is poisoned, or the artist is poisoned? Or what if we say the knight is drunk or poisoned, and the artist is drunk or poisoned? Yeah, I think I like that. If anybody's got any other suggestions. Yeah. It doesn't hurt from the widow. So we'll add that drunkenness in there. Alright, cool.
Give you the 2 option.
I have 2 fake goblin abilities. Yes.
Your team wins and wins again.
I forgot I gave Walter info. Should we just say evil is winning? Yeah, I think we just tell Walter evil is winning.
When the cannibal eats a widow, 'cause it's hilarious.
How can I give you bluffs? I'm not the demon.
Barista 1 is the sober and healthy.
Yep.
Good morning, town.
It'd be funny.
It is day 5, and presumably the last day.
Because the cannibal would be very confused.
So I give you about 3 or 4 minutes for conversations, and have fun.
Can you tell us your Savant info right away when you get it?
Yep.
On info right away.
Do it quickly. Have you got?
I'm sorry.
Have you got the info?
Yeah. I got you. Your first bit is the knight is drunk or poisoned,
The knight is okay.
or the artist is drunk or poisoned.
The knight is drunk or poisoned, or the knight is drunk or poisoned, or the artist.
Yep.
Thanks.
All right.
Because you're poisoned because he was evil. You never know.
Who are we pointing at?
Matthew, what'd you get?
It relates to both. It relates to either Robert or Madar's info. Either of them are drunk or poisoned.
So sorry, one of Robert or Matt, or well, give your actual.
Yeah, so the knight is drunk or poisoned, or Madar, or the artist is drunk or poisoned.
Well, has Madar even done his artist question yet?
No, but according to the wording of your fisherman advice, it leads me to believe that he would have been possibly the widow poison.
Yeah,
just
agree.
the way that it's worded, but
Because I hadn't talked to Robert
very
yet.
that's very on the nose for the Savant info.
I don't think it's based on who you talked to, Mitchell, because.
So yeah.
I think potentially Lewis. But
Lewis seemed to give legit noble info.
Yeah.
Though, I mean, so.
It could be Jen.
But he again. I mean, he's clearing somebody.
Yeah. Well, it could be like a widow and clearing people and.
I mean, given Puzzle Master as a bluff.
I was gonna push that, but I think I might get some votes.
Yeah, that's fine as well. Okay.
I forgot about Balloonist now being a continuous role, and now Lewis knows I'm pretty much evil. So maybe he thinks I'm the demon there, and we can get a push onto me. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Okay. That was an oopsie on my part.
Just claim Goblin. It's the last day of. It's the last day, so it doesn't. I'm just joking. I mean, you can, but it's the last day, so.
I think it's more believable if I don't. Maybe.
I mean, unless unless it probably doesn't matter. Whatever you think. So, mostly I was just kidding. So.
Yeah. All right.
Good luck. Well, that's actually pretty good, though. Like she said, it might make them think that she's a demon bluffing Balloonist.
I think it was on day 2.
What was that up against?
Balloonist got a minion. Oh. Noble got true info.
Then yeah. Then Lewis has... Okay, because here's the thing. Lynn's the one that's pointing at Blake being a minion. If Blake's a minion, then Jeremy is the demon, but that doesn't work with you.
Right.
So...
I could be widow poisoned, but I would think that the storyteller would almost have to give me the demon in that situation.
But if you're widow poisoned, then Lewis is puzzled drunk, right? Or Lewis is drunk. And then Lauren's information...
I still think Chris is an outsider.
Really? You think Chris is the drunk?
I do. Why wouldn't he be?
Just seems like a very boring drunk, honestly.
Maybe.
Maybe I'm the drunk. Who knows? That's always
under this. Like, there are some people that are concerned that you're Sarah Novus mad, so we may not even trust your artist info.
I'm the artist. I'm the harlot. I'm.
Okay. Cool. Awesome.
I'm the.
Okay.
I'm also the mutant.
So we think your info, if you're good, that your info might not, that you might be the one who is widow poisoned.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'm totally open to that idea. Chris. Yeah. I totally forgot what I was going to ask. Chris and I had a good question. Oh, the one idea for the question was the widow poison put on a start knowing roll?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're kind of on the impression that you are widow poisoned.
Yeah. So how do it?
So we.
I would almost ask more of a question like, is so and so the demon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who do you want to ask about then?
Yeah. You do what you think is best. I believe in you.
No pressure.
Yeah.
Bye. Okay. I'll let you
Bye.
chat with Sam.
Hi.
Okay, I'm just gonna get it over with. Is Chris the demon?
Is Chris the demon? You learn yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Matt R, give us your info.
Welcome back, town. It is day 5. Nominations are open. Feel free to chat, though.
Jeremy nominates Lynn.
Oh my god.
I'll let Walter ask a question, Matt R. I'll give him a chance to respond.
No problem.
If he wants to
I asked
respond.
question, and I asked if somebody specific is the demon, and I got a yes. But most people seem to think I'm widow poisoned, so...
Who is this person?
I asked somebody that I thought wasn't the demon, but could be pitched as a demon. So I asked if Chris is the demon, and I got a yes. I don't think Chris is the demon, though, so...
Okay, and Lynn,
So, Jeremy.
Jeremy nominates Lynn.
Jeremy nominates Lynn. State your case.
I've heard through good authority that Lynn messed up the bluff, and she's not the balloonist, which means she's evil, which means I'm evil, and we can vote on this.
Lynn, your defense.
I got Nita last night. I don't know what the hell Jeremy's doing.
is this a double bluff?
This is
there
100%
something
a
happening?
double bluff.
She's 100% evil. I just don't know if she's the demon or not.
Majority is 7.
Kill Lynn.
Did we do it?
At least
Jeremy's double bluffing.
At least get it
Lewis.
Lynn's for a Jeremy.
Jeremy, Matthew, Walter.
on the block at least. Oh God.
3 is not enough. Lynn is safe for today.
Nina nominates Jeremy.
Nina nominates Jeremy. State your case.
My info.
Sorry, what was that?
My info and
Oh.
that whole thing.
Jeremy, your defense.
The only way that I'm the demon is if Balloonists and Puzzle Master were both given as bluffs. That seems unlikely.
Can I give pertinent?
Make it quick.
Really quick. Matthew's info today was the knight is drunk or poisoned, or the artist is drunk or poisoned. The artist learned that Chris was the demon. The knight got Jeremy. So
I was just going to say Jeremy's not the demon.
All right. Majority is still 7. Here we go.
So is it a 50-50 on Chris or Jeremy?
Matthew, Mitchell?
In that circumstance?
I think it's over.
Robert, Lynn,
Who do
Lewis?
you think the evil team is, Manny?
Jeremy. 6 is not enough. Jeremy is safe for today.
I think Lynn's the demon. I think maybe
I
Chris
saw
is-
Walter's hand go up first. Walter.
Let's exile poor Manny from this town.
Walter calls for the exile of Manny. State your case.
Manny, you can have your vote back.
Manny?
Sure.
Killing me will only make me stronger.
Majority.
Yeah, mine's right.
And this is of all players, it doesn't use dead votes, etc., etc. If there's a zealot in play, you don't have to put your hand up for it. Majority is 7. Here we go.
Make Manny more powerful.
Oh, sorry, I should have been. Most everybody had their hand up, if it matters, Mitchell. Sorry, I meant. That was 10, so.
I mean, I figure that people were going to exile Manny.
Manny has been exiled and dies.
Yes. Somebody nominate someone.
And Manny now has a dead vote.
I think. Well, I'll go with
It wouldn't
Chris.
be-
I think you had your hand up.
I'd like to Alistair here, Lynn as demon, Jeremy, Blake, Robert, minions.
Okay. Heard. Jen?
I'm going to nominate Robert.
Jen nominates Robert. State your case.
I believe the info is that Matt R is drunk or poisoned, or Robert is drunk or poisoned. So that means Matt R being drunk or poisoned is correct, because Chris can't be seeing a widow ping and also the demon, which also would mean that we don't have a Cerenovus. We have never seen a Cerenovus, which means we need a marionette. I believe Blake to be that marionette. I believe Robert to be the Leviathan.
All right, Robert, your defense.
I am not the Leviathan. I think that either Matthew is widow poisoned or puzzle drunk, or I got wrong information and we've already lost the game with Jeremy. But I'm the knight. I got Jeremy and Matthew. I'm not the demon, but we do have to execute someone. So if we don't have a better go at this, we were never in the game. So.
All right. Something I do want to make clear. It says that majority is 6. However, there has been 6 votes on a previous nomination. In order to be executed, it needs to be the most votes. So this needs 7, not 6. Here we go.
This also could be that, like, Matthew, your info talked about a chef one. I feel like of the people who aren't nommed, this is our best bet.
Matt R, Lewis,
Also,
Jen,
Mitchell's
Nina,
info points to Matthew's info being correct.
Oh my god.
We gotta vote, yeah.
Walter, Lauren, Chris.
Robert did.
7 is enough. Robert is about to die.
Is Nina the demon?
No.
Walter?
I'm going to nominate Chris.
Walter's got his hand up, so I'll go with that real quick.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well,
I'll
Walter?
let Robert go.
Okay, Robert, you nominate Chris?
Yeah, it's not me. If we're buying this for a marionette world with Blake, I know it's not me. Chris, seeing the widow ping is suspicious in some ways. But I know it's not me, so we would need to get 8 on it.
All right, Chris?
I'm the Alistair here that's been very unlucky. I could be, but yeah, I saw the widow ping. I wouldn't lie about that. But yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know who the evil team is, but I think we've missed our chance. Robert's probably the best bet.
All right, 7 to tie, 8 to execute.
But I do think Rolet's
Keep
probably.
in mind, we don't want it to tie if evil.
Robert,
I don't think that's a problem.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just
Jeremy?
based on hands.
Mm-hmm.
Like anyone wants to
Walter. 3 is not enough. Chris is safe for today. Any more nominations?
Wait, is that the evil team?
I can't imagine.
Me, Jeremy, and Robert.
I will count down from 10.
Don't know that.
3-person. I
Five.
guess Blake picked 4-person evil team.
Robert has been executed and dies. The game, of course, is over.
I
team
hate Leviathan games.
The winning team is Chris's team, which is
Oh.
the good team.
Oh my god!
Oh
my god!
Really?
Holy shit!
Whoa! Nicely done, Jen.
Robert
That was
your Leviathan.
I'm sorry.
Next to him, unfortunately, Blake was the marionette who believed he was the general. Next on the other side was Manny, the good beggar, who never learned anything. But if he did get Blake's deadbolt, he would have learned that Blake was evil. Chris was your Alcee here, who had a very good guess there at the end. Just had one thing flipped around. Lynn was your goblin. Jeremy was your widow. Shock, he poisoned Madar, the artist. He did ask his info at the end. I thought it probably semi-obvious that it was probably a false information, but I thought that was fine given the current state of the game, so I wasn't too worried about trying to do like a double fake out or whatever. Lewis was your noble. He did learn, I think it was Madar, Blake, and Walter. Walter was your cannibal. He got fake general information after Blake was executed. We told him that good was winning, which was pretty much the exact opposite of what I thought at the time.
Well, the evil was winning.
No, you said
Did-
evil was winning.
Did I say evil was winning? No, yeah, evil was winning. Which actually was true, yeah. Basically, I just wanted to make it seem like you executed a good player, or at least have that as a possibility. You knew you were either poisoned or that you screwed up, so it wasn't really helpful either way. Lauren was your seamstress, did correctly get a no on Blake and Lynn. Mitchell was your fisherman.
Madar, Blake and Madar.
Oh yeah, sorry, Blake. Blake and Madar. Mitchell was your fisherman, who Lauren I saw in the text chat pretty much exactly figured out what I was trying to go for, which gave me some boost of confidence that I didn't give crap information. But Lauren basically correctly pointed out that maybe most everybody was giving good info except for Blake, and that Madar was poisoned, who hadn't got asked his question yet. So basically exactly what I was going for. Even Robert's information was technically true. The only other one that wasn't was Lynn, because she put 2 minions in a row, but I didn't think that was that big of a deal. So that was the thought behind the fisherman info. Jen was your steward, who learned Mitchell. Nina was your Jigenja, who learned clockwise, and Matthew, the savant, who had several days of information. Shigenja learned arbitrary info, which was false. But that could have been either evils equidistant away or drunk or poisoned, so there was a lot of options there. Or Seward is in play, basically puts in conflict with the Shigenja info, so I thought it was a pretty good balance there.
Yep.
A balloonist has seen a minion, which was not true because there was no balloonist, although she did put 2 minions in both of her information. Or the noble got true info. That was true, of course. There's one pair of evil players. That was true. That's Robert and Blake. Or it seems just chose 2 evil players. That was obviously false, but try to put at least a little bit of shade on it. I think Matthew misheard this one, unfortunately, but the first part was a goblin was nominated yesterday, which Lynn had been nominated. Or the demon voted yesterday. A lot of people voted that day, but Robert did not vote on that day. So if you could have figured that out, then that could have been good. It's very I knew that was going to be tricky to figure out, so I didn't mind it being strong. Then finally, the knight is drunk or poisoned, or the artist is drunk or poisoned. if Robert's drunk or poisoned and giving and have false info, maybe Jeremy's the demon, et cetera, et cetera. But yeah, and then you're blessed for night, balloonist, and amnesiac.
Why you gotta go and make the game all solvable?
I thought you were evil earlier.
That